Hi guys. Okay. This may be the last video that I do tonight because I've done at least, well, I've done quite a few. So anyways, okay. So this video is a product that I spoke about months and months and months ago. It was in one of my haul videos, and I actually made a video of it within a week, which is really quite rare for me for any product. Especially a skincare product, like with makeup, I know right away. I'm like, wow, I friggin' love it. Whereas with skincare, I usually like to take a little bit of time. But for some reason, I wound up doing one relatively quite quickly because I was quite amazed by it. I really loved it right from the get-go. But I actually wound up deleting that video because I thought, you know what? It's pretty pricey. This is like $110 for the full size. I think it's like, I don't know, 70 something for the smaller size. So I want to give it some time. I don't want to put out a video, you know, after only trying something for a week and expecting people to contemplate spending $110 on a product. So from the title, you know that the product is the Double Serum by Clarins. So as you can see, I've used at least half of it. And it certainly would have, this would have been all used up, but I was testing other things, and so I sort of stopped using it for a bit, which I think is actually a really, really good thing, to sort of stop using a product for a while and then come back to it and see if you still feel the same way. I don't know what it is about this product. I think it's actually the scent. Probably. I don't know if you can see this, but it's got sort of like two compartments, and as you pump it, the two sort of meld into one. You sort of mix it into your hands, and then you just sort of pat. Kind of like with La Mer. With La Mer, obviously, you have to really sort of like emulsify it, and then, but it's a patting motion. It's not like a sort of wiping motion. So you sort of just like pat that in. I just love using the product because of the way that it smells. I don't know what it is. It's just so invigorating. It's really like aromatherapy. Do I notice a difference in it? I think it just maintains, you know, really good and healthy skin. It's difficult for me to talk about serums now because the CE ferulic to me is one of those instantaneous. I saw it right away, even though that product, that CE ferulic, really isn't supposed to be sort of like a glow booster or a serum that you're supposed to see results right away. That's not really what it's there for. It just happens to do that as a side benefit for my skin. And quite a few other people, mind you, it's not all across the board. Like there's people who are like, what is this glow? I never get this glow and stuff. So it really depends. But then there's other people that comment going, I know exactly what you're talking about. I got that glow within 20 seconds. And that CE ferulic really is something that within the first time I applied it, I was like, I have to run out and buy. This is $150 for a small little thing, but I just ran out and got it because it was so instantaneous. But that product really is a protecting product. It protects you from free radicals. It's a powerful antioxidant. It protects you from the sun's harmful UVA, UVB rays, all sorts of stuff like that. The glow to me is just this, you know, ancillary benefit that I love. So it's difficult for me to talk about serums because that serum to me is the end-all be-all serum, but I use that in the daytime. I was looking sort of for a nighttime serum, and I used it in the day just because, you know, I want that blocking of the sun. A lot of people are saying use a vitamin C at nighttime. I've never done that. SkinCeuticals doesn't say to do that. Other people, dermatologists, have mentioned that, but I've always used that serum in the day. So I was looking for a nighttime serum. And I wasn't, you know, expecting the same kind of results that I get from CE ferulic. Like I hit the jackpot with that. So I was just wanting something that kind of calmed my skin after, you know, days full of makeup. It's getting tired. It just really, I just wanted to sort of have something that had a nice bit of moisture, extra moisture to it, something that was sort of soothing. And I find that the Clarins really does do that for me, and the scent really relaxes me, so it gets me ready for bed. It's really refreshing. It's really clean. But do I get the results that I get with the CE ferulic or even some of Tatcha's serums, the brightening serum or the firming serum. No. Do I love this serum? Yes, but for different reasons. So would I say to somebody who is on a budget, go and spend $110 on this serum? Probably not, depending on what it is that you're looking for. If you like luxury brands, if you're okay with that particular price point and you want to add something into your regimen that soothes, that sort of hydrates, that sort of gives you a nice plumpness that you enjoy using, that the scent is something, well, mind you, scent is really personal, but for me, that's the way that I justify it. Would it be a staple? Probably not. But would I always sort of come back to this? Yeah, you know, maybe when I'm done this, I wouldn't run out and go and buy another one. But maybe after a few months, I'd be like, yeah, you know what? I kind of really miss using that double serum. So it would sort of be in the periphery. And so, because I actually do enjoy using it. But do I notice like a humongous sort of difference in my skin? No. Does it maintain what it is that I'm doing? Does it make me just feel good to use it? Yes, it does. So there's very different reasons as to why we buy beauty products. For some people, they might think, what, spending that kind of money just so that like you kind of feel good and it smells nice is ridiculous, and I'd never spend that kind of money. I would say then don't spend the money. But for those of you who just you know, love beauty products, some people buy it just for hello, I'm guilty of this, for the packaging. Like, I'm a package whore, and I will spend, you know, like sometimes those Dior compacts or whatever that are like $150 and the powder is just any kind of powder. Some people will do that just to have that beautiful thing around. So we do it for all different sorts of reasons. So can I say that this is something that is just going to change your life and it's like the most amazing serum? For me, it's not. For other people, I've heard people rave about this, that it's a game changer for them, that their skin has never looked better. And thank God that this works that way for a lot of people. For me, I already find that in CE ferulic. So that's sort of the bar of how my skin reacts to something, what I think it could do. This doesn't approach that, but I do like it. This is like obviously the 50 ml, 1.6 fluid ounces. So this I believe is 100 or 110 in Canada. With or without tax, I can't remember. That's sort of like the number that's sort of rolling around in my head. And then they do have a smaller size, but the smaller size is already 70 something. So you might as well just spend that little bit more and you get double the product, which is the reason why I did it. And for something like this, I would then just say, go to Sephora, get a sample of it. And for anything that's pricey, go to Sephora if they do carry it and get a sample of it first. I would never, ever suggest buying something online that's, you know, $80 and up. Maybe, yeah, somewhere around there. Like, I personally wouldn't. I'd only spend that kind of money online if I already know the product and, you know, I'm getting a deal, or maybe they're having some sort of like special. But to just blindly order something that's going to cost you $100 and something, and then with the shipping, I would suggest going to your local Sephora. They do carry it. So trying that out first and seeing how you like it, and then if you want to invest. So hopefully you found that helpful in some ways, and I will talk to you soon.